Hello everybody, Alex here from Snake on Exotics, and today we've got another delivery day. It's ridiculous. So we've got another bonus delivery day, we got another animal delivery. So we're going to jump in, we've got to build tanks, we've got to set animals up. I've got a really big tank build. I think it's the biggest customer tank build we've ever had. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to crack on and get all these jobs done. So please like, subscribe, comment, share, ring that bell for me if you haven't already. Let's crack on with the day. Oh, here's our delivery. Look at the size of this tank. It is humongous. It is, I think it's a 4x2x2x2. That's too many twos. And then we've got, I think this is another animal delivery, but they don't give us any clues or anything like that. I really don't like using this supplier, but sometimes they've got stuff that the other one don't have. And then we've got another box down there to go through. So let's open it all up, see what we've got in the delivery, and then we've got the big tank build, and then we got it. Well, we'll probably do the animal tank build first, and then we'll do this big customer build, which is going to be humongous. Okay, let's do this one first, get it out of the way. It's really light, so it's going to be a pain in the bum to cut. Whoa. Okay. What do we have in the box? Oh, big dome. That goes with it, that does. That goes with this tank, yes. Okay, another animal delivery. So see what we got inside. Let's open her up. Okay. See, this is why you need arrows on boxes with animals in. Oh no, they're curly wings. I thought it was a box meant to be with animals. Where's a box of animals? I'll have to ring them. So I rang them up and they ran out of stock and didn't bother to ring me, basically. So I rang my other supplier, the good one, and they've only got 2 Pac-Man types that I've never ever heard before. So we've got a pair of super cool Pac-Man frogs coming into next week that I've never had in the shop before. So it's different morph. So it's the first time they've ever been coming. So it should be super cool. So keep an eye out for next week, because we've definitely got some cool Pac-Man frogs coming. And I'm going to try my best. Thing is, we are fully stocked stuff. So until we find some forever homes for things, I can't order any more animals, so we can't really do any animal delivery days that are really big, because I've just got no room for animals, I'm afraid. We've had, because we get a load of rescues and stuff like that, that's filling us up before I can sell anything, well, buy anything. So while I'm building that tank today, we have got another job that Morgan's going to be taking lead on, really. So I'm going to be showing you a little bit about it. So he's down there. So the Panther Chameleon, good old Atlas, he's been shedding. He's got to the bottom of his feet. It's really a little bit thick. Come here, buddy. A little bit thick and a little bit stuck. Isn't it, my friend? Here he is. Here he is. Here's our friend Atlas. Well, you're going on my arm, you're going to fall off. Come on, we're going to go in here for a second while Morgan gets that set up. Yeah, we're going to do in here while Morgan sets up. Yes? Calm down. Where's you going? You can't attack the camera. Be a good boy. Should we go in the tree for a little bit? Just for a little bit, yeah? So we can have a look at your feet while you're in there. Can you go in the tree? Oh, he loves it. Okay, so can we have a look at a footsie? So you can see there, it's stuck on his feet. I might have to switch to the other camera so we can get a better look. Okay. So look at your foot, buddy. So you see that stuck little pad there? Of course, he's been walking on it and he's pressing it against his feet all the time. Come on, camera, focus. So what we're going to do to help him get these layers of skin off his feet, because what happens if they get tight on his feet, it's going to crack when he opens it, when it gets tight, and he's going to get cuts and that on his hands, and it's going to hurt for him to do any movements. So it's very, very important we take good care of his hands. Well, yeah, hands and feet. Cameron, you start to focus. You're meant to be the good one. So that's going to be important today. And we make, whoa, go away, Leaf. We make sure we take care of his feet. So all we're going to do, we're not going to be pulling or taking anything actually off his feet. What Morgan's going to do, she's going to get a little tray out and she's going to put a thin layer of water in the bottom, lukewarm baby bath water temperature. And then we're just going to let him walk around in there, because what he does when he's walking on the flat ground, instead of like grabbing a branch, he spreads his hand out and walks like that. So all the skin on his hand is going to get a nice soaking in the water. So as we can see, Morgan's got it ready. So let's get him down out the tree. We take him over to the till area and we give him a little walk around in the soak, let him chill out, and then I can build the tank afterwards. No rush on the tank. They're not coming for it till tomorrow now. So no rush, no rush, no rush. I didn't forget it was bonus feeding day at all. I don't know what you're on about. I don't know where you get these funny theories from. I don't know, all these people on YouTube making me look bad. I did not forget anything. I knew about it the whole time. Don't be silly. I completely forgot. Oh my God. So yes, it is bonus feeding day. So we are going to do this with the chameleon, who's still in the tree. And then I've got to do feeding day, and then I've got to build a tank. So might do just a quick time lapse of me building the tank, and we're focused mostly on feeding day today. So we're all over the place. So I've just realised that the video is going to be way too long. So what we're going to do, we're going to do chameleon washing the feet and helping him with his shedding. Then we're going to do building the tank. Then I'm going to do a separate video for bonus feeding day. So you're going to get bonus feeding day today, and then you're going to get the chameleon stuff for tomorrow, Monday. No, I'm confused now. Let's go catch our beastie. You better still be in the tree. Hey. He's in the tree. He's in the tree. There he is. This is ya. This is ya. You're not so clever, mate. We can take the tree with us, you see. We can take the tree with us. Is there no other farmer's secret hiding spot in the tree? Yes, we have, sir. Yes, we have. We found you, we did. We found you. Come out the bushes then. Come out the bushes then. Come on in, my friend. Out we comes. Got the tail? Let go. Let go. You got one little loop left on the tail. You please let go of the tail, please, buddy. There we go. So I'm going to pass him over to Morgan, and then Morgan is going to just lower him down nicely into the water. It might have been easier if we had a slightly larger one, just so it'd take him longer to walk across it. So he is not impressed. Oh, that's good. His first feet's in. Problem is, if you look, he's almost waterproof. So there's a layer of bubbles all the way over his skin. Reptiles are almost waterproof. It takes them so long to actually get wet. It's ridiculous. So you can see that it's got a layer of bubbles all the way over his hands. That's stopping his hands getting wet. So if we lifted that hand out of water, see, it's dry. Absolutely bone dry. See, that takes a while for them to actually soak, and he's actually sitting there nice, to be fair. I thought he'd be trying to escape the whole time. Oops. So he sat there chilling, letting his hands have a little soaky soak. So we'll leave him to him for a couple of minutes. He may have a little drink while he's in there. We'll let him have a soak, and then afterwards we're going to dry his feet off. So it's still, we might have to actually like physically touch them and rub them just to get rid of the layer of bubbles over the top. Doesn't make much of a difference though. You've still got a good layer of bubbles over the top, making it waterproof. And then afterwards we've got the shedding aid to spray on his feet to help lubricate it, moisturise everything and make it nice for him, because the last thing we want is for his foot to crack. If his foot crack, it will split across there and then he'll have an open wound and it's really painful, and he won't want to walk or anything. He won't want to use that foot. He had them when he first came, and that's why he still has problems with his feet. He has big thick layers of skin come off on his feet, but he's doing really well. Sat there chilling. All we got to do is make sure the water doesn't get too cold. It's not quite at its peak temperature at the moment, but oh, is he having a drink? I think he was going to try and climb on me. Was you going to try and climb on me, was you? Was you going to try and climb on me? So we're going to leave him just for a little bit longer, let his feet soak, and then afterwards we're going to use the shedding aid. How was that, little buddy? So he didn't change colours at all. He stayed nice and bright the whole time. I think he knows we're trying to help him. He doesn't show any angriness, any moodiness at all. He's just quite happy to let us chill and help him. So he's had a good soak now. So what we'll do, we're just going to dry his footsies off, and then we're going to put some of the shedding aid on his feet just to finish off the jobbo. There you go, buddy, have a walk. That's it. Grab onto the tissues. Yes, Tipper, dry your feeties off. Yes, that's what we likes. Yes, my little buddy. Now we need some shedding aid, sir. Yes. So we're going to lift up each foot. Well, we'll wait till he's not on this anymore. We don't want it being taken straight off. We'll lift his feet up, we'll spray them, and then we'll put him back in his tank, and then he can sit and soak. Look at all his colours. Absolutely stunning he is. He's such a I can't even say it. Pretty boy. Okay, so this is a two-handed job, this is. So what I'm going to have to do is we're going to have to get his back feet are the ones we've got problems with. So we're just going to grab his back foot. Hold it nice and gentle. Sorry, Morgan. There we go, nice soaking. And then we get his other back foot. Sorry, Morgan. I think I spanked Morgan a bit too much then. But, so that's his back feet done now.
This is going to shed in a minute.
And we go put him back in his tank. Come on then, buddy. It's got to feel better, innit? That's got to feel a lot better. Oh, it's like having a pedicure. Day at the salon, eh? Day at the salon. Oh, he wants to go in that bush. Off you go then, my friend. Whoa, slippy. There we go. Upsy daisies. See you in a minute then, buddy. One job done. Tick. Well, let's start the biggest customer tank build we've ever done. Whoa-ha-ha. So we're going to open it up. Now we always build the tanks upside down. This one, we've only got one thing to put on the top, the UV light. Everything else is on top of the tank, and I'll show you when we build it. Whoa-ha-ha. It's a little bit awkward to build because it's such a big box, it takes up half the shop while I'm building it. So I've got to try and do as fast as I can so it doesn't restrict customer movement in the shop. So there you go, there's the tank. All corners look good so far. That's our main problem we have, is damaged corners. So I'm going to get it all unpacked and then I'll start building the first couple of layers and I'll show you how we go. Okay, it's hit the fan again. It has. This supplier is really my Achilles heel. It really is. So, opening it all out, getting all the bits out. So I'm assuming this is the bottom because it doesn't have the mesh hole in it. Got all the other panels out, thinking, yeah, we're doing well. Everybody looks okay. Come to this panel, which is assuming it's going to be our panel with the mesh. No mesh. No mesh. So that's a bit of a problem for us because we've got the dome and all that stuff, and that's what we've quoted to the customer. So what I've had to do, I've had to ring the suppliers, tell them what's happened, and say I'll keep it if you give me a discount on it. So if you give me a discount on it, that's going to cover me putting all this other equipment in and not charging the customer for it because it's not his fault. So I can't tell him that I've bought the wrong things coming in. He's got to pay more money now. So what I'm going to do, the money that he would have spent on this is now going on ceramic bulb holder, bulb cage, and another bulb. And then the discount they give me will cover me for anything else I lose. So we finally sorted some of it out, but it's a pain in my bum they are. So we've got to build this now, and then we've got to do it slightly differently. So we've got to add more things in. Before, I only had to put the UV light in the top. Now we've got to do the whole electric system. So we'll start off, it's a little bit different, because these ones, they got holes all the way through there. And that screws go right in to the supporting side pieces. So it's a little bit more complicated than other tanks. So we'll try our best to get it all sorted, and away we go. So I've looked at it. The piece we had here was the bottom, so I've had to put that down there. I've had to completely open everything because this one is our top piece. So what we want is a piece without the holes in for the top, because the top is going to be all nice and with a finish. The bottom one is the one we have the screws going all the way up through, and you can see the bottom with the screw because it's hidden underneath. This is the back one with the two, because you have it locked in and it also gets screwed in as well. At the front, you only have the glass, the piece of wood holding the glass. You only have the 4 singular ones. So I'm going to start building, and I'm going to show you when I start adding some of the bits and electrics and that. Okay, we've got the sides on, we've got the back on. So the back always has more vents at the top than it does at the bottom, okay? And of course, we're building it upside down, remember? So we've got access to do all the electrics before we put the top on, or the bottom on, put the glass in and flip it all over. So it's a lot easier to do it this way. Otherwise, you're fighting doing it upside down, and it's a world of trouble. So we crack on. I've got more stuff to do, so we'll do more and more buildy times. Move around to go. Couldn't make it up, you really couldn't. So this piece is our glass runner. We've got 4 holes for it to live. So we'd assume we slide this in here and we can just line it up with the holes. Lovely job. That hole lines up. Well, that's not right. That's not right. That one lines up. So we are out by 2. So I thought, have I got the wrong piece? So let's try it on the other one. Hole lines up, not a sausage. Hole lines up. So I've had to ring the suppliers, and God knows what I'm going to do now. I don't know whether what I could do is we could cut that off there and maybe screw it, or oh, I know what we can do. So there should have been another hole here. There should have been 2 holes, because it's meant to have a piece and a dowel. So if that dowel hole lines up, I can take them out. We can dowel it. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to dowel it, take this out and dowel it instead. That's what we're gonna have to do. So this is what we've had to do. So I've cut that off. We put the dowel instead because we didn't want the hole there. So now, in theory, we should be able to get it to line up. Yes, hole, 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 hole. Yes! Look at that. Managed to do it. So this is the deepest one. So you have the deepest one at the top. So you slide the glass into it and drop it into the bottom one. Always remember that. So now, I'm going to put this aside for now. I'm going to do our electrics. So we need Lightus Maximusus. We need bulb holder. Ooh. We need cage. Like so. And then a bulbous. Bulbous Maximusus. Bulbous. Lovely job. Lovely job. We've got a thermostat as well. We don't need that just yet. So this is the light bracket we're going to use. So I like using this one because it's very, very close to the top. So what I do is we just get this metal plate and we just straighten it out. So then when we screw it down, obviously we adjust the angle of that, but the bulb is extremely close, but the wire is extremely close to that, so it gives us the most amount of room. So then we can use this type of cage, which is smaller, and then it gives us plenty of room for the bulbs and everything, and it saves us having a massive big cage in there and ruining the effect. So we're going to screw this one in, plenty of room, at least fist width apart from anything, and we'll be ready to go. So that's going to go right there. Just get some screws. So there you go, all screwed in. You can see I've angled it right so it's nice and it's tall. So then you can see we can use the smaller cage with plenty of room. Plenty of room on there, plenty of room. So wire's gone through the back. I have pulled this one a little bit more forward than I normally would. In the middle would probably be just there, but I've come a couple of inches forward just because it's an older couple that's having it and they may struggle getting further into the tank. So they're slightly a little bit further. I've done it is just for that particular customer. So now what I've got to do is screw this in, and then we've got to place this bad boy in. Okay, so I've got the UV light set up. I've literally just placed it against the back wall, and then I've got our little clips and I've placed them next to it. And then we remove this, then we screw these in. So it's perfectly spaced now that when we put this in there, it's not going to be too close, we're not going to be fighting the back. It's going to be nice, equally spaced, nice position, nice and square. So I'll screw these bad boys in now, and then we can clip this in. Okay, so I've got my clips clipped in, well, screwed in. So you should just be able to click these in now. It's a bit hard to do. Oh, there we go. That is now in place with a lovely gap behind it. Nicely spread out, absolutely lovely jubbly. It's time, everything's all done now, so we've just got to put the top on, screw it in, and then we've got to put the runner on last. So we're going to pick this one up, planking on top, slightly askew, so it's going to fall off. Now lining all up, each screw at a time, and away we go. So there we go. I've got them all in now, so everybody's all square. But these are different ones, they're not normal screws, these are Allen pins. So we need an Allen key, or in America, Allen wrench, I think it's called. It's called Allen key in the UK because they usually come on a keychain with all the different sizes. So we just plunk that in there like that, we'll give it a little twirly whirly, and it should lock in that piece, just like that. Happy days, nice and flush. I'll go around and do that to every single one, and then we've got to do this piece for up there. There she is, all finished, just upside down. So what we've got to do, me and Morgan's going to flip it over, put the glass in, and then that's done, ready for the customer. And then we're going to have to probably finish for the day there, and then I've got to go and I've got to film another video for today. So busy, 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 busy. So what we'll do is we'll go towards me, okay? Okay, so come on, go down where you are. That's it. Up again. There we go, and go over again. Coming down. Over a little bit. Lift, can you lift up? And then down. Lovely job. Square it up. So there we go, we got the glass in, it's all built, all ready to go. We've moved it into the back room now so it's out of the way, it doesn't get knocked around and doesn't restrict the customers. So that's all done and dusted, so I'm gonna have to crack on and do the next video. So we'll say goodbye. Okay then everybody, that's all the time I've got for today. I hope you've liked Chameleon foot care and building the biggest tank that we've ever had for a customer. That's pretty cool. So we so please like, subscribe, comment and share, ring the bell for me. If you're watching the video, there should be one there. If you're not subscribed to the channel, it's up there. If you're watching the playlist, it's just up there. So I'll see you in the future. Bye.